Hey everyone, well today I have ordered some stuff from Unilite, so we're going to have a look and see what I've got with my order. So I decided to get the lantern because I thought that'd be quite a cool thing to have, because I think it gives off loads of light, so I'm going to see what that's like. I've also got, let's have a look. So this is like a free thing I got with it. So it's a headband thing. I got a new knife. Cool. See what else is in here. Some safety glasses. That's cool. And a tape as well, that's pretty cool. Don't think there's anything else in here. Right, that's everything that I've got today, so yeah, I'm gonna get all this out, have a little play, and I'll see what it's like. Quite happy with what I've got. I think this lantern is gonna be ace. Sticker, instructions. So it looks like I've got quite a few different adapters. I think this is for putting on a stand. Have a little look at that. Let's have a look at the lantern. That's pretty heavy duty. It feels pretty good already. I doubt it's got any power, but we'll have to try. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, blinding. Ace. Right, while I wait for my eyes to readjust, I think that's going to be good. Right, so I bought this lantern about a month ago now, and I got a fairly good deal on it. So the main reason why I wanted to get this light is because I wanted a 360 light. So I wanted something that I can just stick in the room, and then it's just going to give off loads of light. And obviously light is a plasterer's friend, especially if you want to be getting your walls as good as possible. So I bought this thinking, yes, this is going to be the light for me, but is it? So this light is extremely bright. It's really good. You get a hook that's just here underneath, and it's pretty sturdy. You can hook it onto whatever you want to, and you know it's not going to snap because this is made of metal. This is dustproof, waterproof, so that ticks a few boxes there as well, and it gives off 5050 lumens, which is pretty bright. So I've had this now for a month now, and I've been using it in one of the rooms which is pretty dark, and there's not a lot of natural light in there anyway, so this has been great. And there's been a couple of old lights that the builder I've been working for has been using, and basically I just stick this in the middle and this just dwarfs them because the light is so much brighter. This gives off like a milky white light. It gives it quite evenly throughout the room. I'm not sure if I want something a bit more focused for when I'm plastering, but it does give off a lot of light, and I am quite happy with it at the moment. The really good thing about this is that it doesn't have to be plugged in, so they reckon you get anywhere between 2 and 16 hours worth of light from this. But obviously those 16 hours is going to be on a low mode. So on a low mode, it's okay. You know, if you're in a really dark place, it's going to light it up. And obviously when you do rack it up to the full 360 light onto the higher mode, it gives off loads of light. And to be honest, that's the setting that I'm going to use the most, because you want as much light as possible in a room. If there's not much power on the site, you need to restrict how much you're going to be using. And the fact that it's dual powered is a good thing, that it means that you can have this plugged in and you're not going to be using that battery up. But that's where I come to my negatives. So the fact that when this is plugged in, you don't get the full brightness when it's used. So that's not a major issue, to be honest, because it still gives off a hell of a lot of light. But the issue I actually have is that, if you can just see here, this is where you plug in. So it's just a normal cable size. It's nothing heavy duty. This is the cable you get. It's basically just a standard jack, basically, that you just plug in. But the cable is about 1 meter long. Yeah, it's useless. If you're going to be using this lantern, most of the time you're going to be using it high up. So you're going to be hooking it on to a beam or something, or a screw. You really want to be able to have a cable that gets from the bottom to the top. And this thing, it just obviously won't do that. This cable is super thin. So when I've spent money on a sight light that is dual powered, so I expect the cable to be like at least like 3 times thicker than the cable that I've got. This is like something you'd use on your phone, and it's one of those that you think that's going to last me like a month or so. And that's my biggest worry with this thing, is that I've just spent £180 and this cable is not really sight worthy. So that's one of my negatives. And obviously another negative is the fact that if it does run out of battery and you're on site and you can't charge it, you can't use it, basically, because you haven't got extra batteries that you can plug in like you could like with a big Makita or a DeWalt site light. So most places I work do have power, so that means that I can have it plugged in and it won't be on full power mode, so that means that I can have it plugged in. But the issue with that is that the fact the cable is so short, having it hanging up, it's going to be dangling unless you get an extension lead and then you attach onto that so it will reach higher. And for me, that's a bit of an issue when you spend this amount of money on a light. Right guys, so these are the pros and negatives that I've found from it. I hope some of this is useful to you and can help you make a decision on what light you're going to get next. Right guys, that is my review of the Unilite lantern. So I do think it's a really good lantern, and I think it's going to be really good for certain trades. I'm not sure if it's going to be great for plastering yet, just for the fact that that cable seems like it's a bit flimsy. But in terms of if you are on a site and you're in and out of places and you just need to get a lot of light in one place, it's ideal. So let's say if you were working in an attic or something, just hook that up, it will light the whole place up and it will be so bright. So I do think it'll be great for that. I think maybe if you're doing electrics, it's going to be great because you're going to get lots of power so you can do all of your tiny little bits. So that is my review on the Unilite lantern. I hope you found this useful. As I said, I think it's a really good light, and I'm sure you're going to see it on a lot of my videos now, but there are a few issues with it, and hopefully I'll be able to find some solutions for them. Right guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you like these videos, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. I drop videos every Tuesday. They come from a variety of tool reviews or tutorials or just vlogs of what I get up to in a week. Right guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.